Okay.
So tell us, what type of music can we expect from your upcoming album?
I want to say, first, I really wouldn't call myself an R&B artist. I would call myself an alternative artist because I don't fit into really any genre. I guess like a lot of what you'll hear will probably be upbeat, up-tempoed. I did write the whole album by myself, so I feel like you will hear angry. Angry could come across like Fall Out Boy's white boy band. There's a lot of guitars, a lot of angry, and then there is some, hip hop involved. There's some R&B. There's pop. Like I said, I went to school for theater, so I feel like whatever it was I was feeling, my album tells a story from beginning to end. It tells a story, and so wherever I felt, at that particular time, that is shared with you, and it could be whatever, you know what I mean? Like, some of it is country sounding, like, I grew up in the country, and I love country music too, so it could be just about anything. I think the next, we haven't really pinpointed what the exact second single is. We think we know, but the music video for Control is going to be done within the next 30 days. So once that's done, we will have completely locked in, because we're going to have to move faster paced after that. But, it'll be much more dance, much more club. I have a couple of different pieces that it could be. I do have what we think it's going to be, and you won't be able to hear it, but I'll tell you what it's called. It's called Inches. And a lot of people, they hear this, they're like, what does that mean? Well, I will tell you, it's nothing perverse. It's nothing,
no big ego song.
No, that's all right, though. I give her props for that, because I was like, hey, she said that so good, you know what I mean? Like, but Inches is really about my obsession with shoes. I love shoes, and I'm only 5'3", so that's maybe average or right below average, but I feel like heels make me feel sexy. They make me feel tall, thinner. They just make me feel like a woman. They make your legs look long and lean and make your butt poke out, and you're like, hey, I feel good, you know what I mean? And when I was younger, I was obsessed with shoes, like sneakers, and as I got older, like, I really, really, really just love heels. And so Inches is about heels, and so it's like a dedication to some of my favorite shoe designers. I really like Velvet Angels, which is what I'm wearing right now.
Cute.
These are gladiator sandals, and I love these. I also have some, I like Juicy. They're cool for like daytime. I have like one pair of Louboutins that I cherish. I really, really like just basic shoes, though. I'm not someone who has to spend a lot of money on shoes. I am a bargain shopper, so I have a lot of like really, really nice brands that I probably didn't pay as much for. I really am not like someone who sticks with the brands either. If I like the shoe, I don't even care if I've never heard of you before. Like,
definitely.
I will rock your shoe to the best of my ability.
Time, so.
Exactly. And there's actually a pair of shoes that I have. They're like these brown Guess open-toed like woven sandals, and I got them at the gallery when I first moved here on like clearance for like $25. I don't think I have any other pair of shoes that I've been complimented on so many times, and every time I put them in their little box, like the receipt's still there from like years back, and I'm like, yeah, that's right. These little cheap sandals. I have men complimenting me and girls like, I love your shoes. I'm like, that's right. My $25 in ones at the time. Like, people love these, so that's the next thing that's going to come out. And basically, like, right now I'm just enjoying the ride, like I was telling you before. Like, I have a lot of interviews that are coming up, and I have some performances. I'll actually be doing Six Flags in August.
That's exciting.
We're putting performance on hold right now just to get the photo shoot completed for the album, as well as the music video. Like I said, Control is going to be completed, so we have a lot of promotional stuff to do, and once that's completed, we'll get right back into the whole performance thing. And I'm excited about that, because that's what I really love to do the most, is perform and have people feel what it is that I'm feeling. I hope that answers that.
So what is like your 5-year goal? What can we expect from Chelsea Lynn in 5 years?
Shoot, if I could, I would be a household name in 5 years. I really hope that I can, like, I have nieces, I have nephews and nieces, but I want, like, everything that I'm doing, I want to make my family proud, and I want to give people example to live by. The little girls that my nieces, all of their little friends, like, they look up to me and what it is that I'm doing, and even though it's been really, really hard at times, I just want them to know that they can accomplish anything. And the farther that I go, the farther they see that they might be able to go. So it's really important to me that I stay strong, and even though it gets really difficult at times, that I make an example. And I can't give up, because I didn't gone too long. And if I give up now, what did all this hard work mean? You know what I mean? And that's how I feel when I'm like, oh, I just want to quit. You know? I don't think I could ever quit anyways, because it's engraved and it's embedded in me. But I have to set an example. You know what I mean? And yes, it is once in a million, one in a million. But to me, I believe I'm that one out of my select million. And there are lots of millions of people in the world, so I can be that one of my select million. You know?
So where can we catch you online? Your Facebooks, your Twitters, your homepage? Where can we keep up with Chelsea Lynn?
You can keep up with me all day, every day on Twitter. I have just gotten obsessed with Twitter, and I was like, I don't like Twitter. Now I love Twitter. And you can
More
find
than
me.
Facebook? Twitter over Facebook?
I honestly have to say I like Twitter because it's like gambling in a weird way, because it's like you can win followers and then those same followers will up and leave you, and it's like and I feel like, don't leave me, I'm trying to go up, you know what I mean? I need my numbers to climb, not go down. And it's like I wake up and I'm like, oh, it's a rush, I need to get some more people, you know? I know I probably look at it the wrong way, and I like to talk to people on there too, but you can catch me at Chelsea Lynn PG, so it's ChelseaLynnPG. My website is chelsealynn.net, spelled the same way. You can just look me up on Facebook, Chelsea Lynn. I pop right up. There are some more Chelsea Lynns, but you see my face, so you'll recognize me, hopefully. And let's see, you can go to foreground.com, which is PHOREGROUND.com. Also, shout out to Black Star Records as well, because that's my co-label, as well as Foreground. Let's see, I think that, and MySpace, you can also find me on MySpace, and that actually shares more of my music, even some original pieces, and that's Chelsea Lynn, Remember Me, 2 M's in me. And I think that just about, you can Google me too. Google me, baby.
So can you sing a little something for us?
I will. I'm not going to share some of the stuff that I'm working on that's original to me.
Of course not. We need to go get the album, and
yes,
you can go online.
You need to hook a sister up and support the artist. But there is one song that I love very, very much, so I'll sing a little piece of it. It's the song that I always auditioned to when I was little, and I had really bad stage fright, and so I just never forgot the words. And it's by Bonnie Raitt. It's called I Can't Make You Love Me. So I don't know if you guys ever heard that before. Well, here goes. I can't make you love me if you don't. And you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart, and I feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't. And I can't make you love me if you don't. Yeah.
Well, who cannot love Chelsea Lynn after that? I know I do. No homo. Can girls say no homo?
That's right, no homo.
So is there anything else you want your fans to know?
Just keep an eye out for me, root for me, I'll root for you, and whatever it is you're doing, it's all love. So just keep an eye out, and I'll be around. You'll trip over me, if nothing else. You know what I mean? And thank you for taking the time. Thank you guys for coming out.
No problem. She's a really sweet, genuine young lady, and I sincerely hope that you go very, very far. And let us know when you do things, and we'll always be there to support. And
thank you.
We'll always let everyone know. Well, signing out, Phillyitgirls. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Bye.